थोड़ा ऊंची बोलना कि बच्चों को सुन सके. Hello everyone, this is Harkirat Singh from ULO Education and I hope you all are good. So we'll start this session right now, and this is a speaking session and we'll be talking about speaking, and I'll be just performing this session with three students, Miss Anita, Sandeep Kaur and Balkaran Singh, and we'll be asking questions to them one by one and you will get to know what are those questions, and we can also relate about the questions, that how you can answer it, and you will also get all the information. So I would request all the students to speak a little loud so our voice can reach up to the students. That is really possible. So we'll start with the session in 1 or 2 minutes. Just let me check with the credentials and everything. So the students who are joining on Zoom, they can join us, and they can be here with us at this moment, and you can. Right. So students can be with us on Zoom. Okay. All right. So let's just start the sessions first. This session is totally about speaking, as we all know, and in the beginning of this session, we will start the questions with part one questions, as we all know what part one is. So the session will be completely in English, as we all know, and the first questions, we will start the questions from speaking itself, and that would be part one. That is the main concern that we have to keep in our minds, that we are going to start the whole session from part one, and then we will move forward towards the cue cards and the follow-ups as well. I hope that is really clear to you guys.
Yes, sir.
So we will, Anita, I will start with you first, your questions and everything. So we will be starting with part one questions on the beginning. First, I would like each and every one of you to introduce yourself a little loud. You can speak a little loud. So I would like you people to introduce yourself in front of the audience on YouTube and everyone, so we all can get this knowledge and we all can get it. Still the students are getting connected to us on Zoom application as well. So kindly introduce yourself, both of you. Right. So Anita, you can introduce yourself, who you are, what do you do in your life, and what you want to do in the future.
Hello everyone, my name is Anita.
Right. What you want to do in life, you can introduce yourself as a whole. Okay. Because we just want to practice the communication. आज हमने जो भी यहाँ पे स्टडी करनी है, बेसिकली इन स्पीकिंग वी जस्ट वांट टू प्रैक्टिस कि हमने किस तरीके से बोलना है, इंग्लिश को किस तरीके से प्रैक्टिस करना है. दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू डू. सो दो स्टूडेंट्स ऑन जूम काइंडली अपने फोन को लैंडस्केप मोड में कर लीजिए, सो वी कैन ऑल्सो हियर यू एंड ऑल्सो स्पीक आउट योर नेम्स. राइट. सो अनीता, काइंडली इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ कि आप कौन हो, कहाँ से बिलोंग करते हो, क्या करते हो और क्या करना चाहते हो फ्यूचर में, अपनी एस्पिरेशंस, अपनी करियर ऑप्शंस क्या आप देखते हो. तो यू कैन स्पीक अबाउट इट ऑल. सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट यू टू स्टार्ट विद.
Hi guys, my name is Anita. I belong to Ludhiana, and now recently I started my English class to improve my English language, and I think it is not easy for me, but I tried for my best, and I really hopeful in my future I will do definitely, and I speak in English very well. That's all.
All right. So Sandeep, I would like you to introduce yourself a little
Hello.
loud, please.
Hello, my name is Sandeep Kaur. I'm from Jagrao. Currently, I run my own business in an architecture stream now. But now I want to achieve my another goals. So I'm taking classes in ULO Education Center.
All right. So Balkaran, you would like to introduce yourself. So kindly speak out. Yes. So we all can hear and we all can know more about you.
Yes. Hello guys. My name is Balkaran Singh, and I have recently passed my senior secondary with a science stream. So I want to become a scientist. Like as a space rockets and I want to join in NASA. And my hobbies are writing and listen music in my leisure time. And I had recent passed my airline course. Thank.
All right. So this was Balkaran Singh, Sandeep, and Anita, and now we will start with questions about part one. कुछ टाइम के लिए हम पहले पार्ट वन के साथ स्टार्ट करेंगे एंड देन वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड विद अदर मॉड्यूल्स दैट वी हैव टू कंडक्ट एंड देन वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड विद दीज थिंग्स. I hope my voice is really clear and you all can listen us. Let me check that for once. Yes, we can hear everyone. Thank you so much. And now the first question for Sandeep is on the part one. It's about bicycles. So how popular are bicycles in your hometown?
I think people like to travel by bicycle. I think it is these bicycles are eco-friendly, and people are using bicycle to get basic things
All right.
for short distance.
And Anita, how often do you ride a bike?
Well, sometime I ride by bike, but I mostly like to ride by car because it is comfortable.
All right. So you just have to speak very normal and very simple language that you like to travel by bicycle, but you mostly travel by car. And you can also specify reason. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਾਰ ਤੇ ਟਰੈਵਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਬੱਸ ਤੇ ਟਰੈਵਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਟਰੈਵਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਸਟੀਫਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ while you speak. So all we have to build today here is anyone who is on the Zoom, you can just switch on your cameras, otherwise you will be removed from this live training. Right, whosoever it is, Galaxy J2, and that is what it is. So जब भी आप कोई भी टॉपिक को बोलते हो, you just have to speak English in a very simple manner. Speaking part one में यही चीज होती है कि whenever you are speaking, you have to speak the simple language. जितना आपको आता है, right? जितना आपको आता है उतना ही बोलो. Number one thing, एक लाइन से लेके 3-4 लाइन तक हमने आंसर बोलना है. नंबर सेकंड, एंड उसको सिंपल वे में बोलना है. यू डू नॉट नीड कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इंग्लिश. आपको अच्छी वोकैबुलरी की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको इन चीजों की जरूरत नहीं. यू जस्ट हैव टू स्पीक सिंपल, बट इट शुड बी इजी, फ्लुएंट एंड अंडरस्टैंडेबल. तीन चीजें, आपको बोलने में आसान हो, दूसरे को समझने में आसान हो, और उसमें जो वोकैबुलरी या जो भी आप यूज करते हो बहुत सिंपल होना चाहिए. सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज द बेसिक नीश ऑफ दिस, राइट? So I think the person who's here with us, Galaxy J2, kindly switch on your camera, and otherwise we'll remove you, or you can check this video on YouTube as well in the same manner. I'll give you 10 seconds to switch on your camera, otherwise we'll remove you. All right. So the next question will be, Balkaran, do you think that bicycles are suitable for all the ages? Now I would like to mention here, मैं एक चीज आप सभी को बताना चाहूंगा कि जो भी स्टूडेंट्स अब हम जब पार्ट वन को आंसर करते हैं, यू शुड कीप इन माइंड कि उसका कंटेंट कहाँ से आएगा. अब सवाल है, हाउ पॉपुलर आर बाइसाइकिल्स इन योर होम टाउन? यस, दे आर वेरी पॉपुलर. अब अगर आप यस बोलते हो तो उसका वाई क्या है, क्यों? फाइंड द वाई आफ्टर ईच क्वेश्चन. हर क्वेश्चन के बाद एक वाई ढूंढिए. अगर आपको हर क्वेश्चन के बाद एक वाई मिलेगी, देन इट वुड बी रियली गुड. So, उसके साथ आपको ऑटोमेटिकली कंटेंट आएगा. जब मैं कोई भी सवाल पूछता हूँ, पार्ट वन क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ, अपने आप ही उसके पीछे वाई ढूंढ लीजिए. दैट हेल्प्स यू आउट. देन इट इज लाइक, हाउ पॉपुलर आर बाइसाइकल्स इन योर होम टाउन? यस, दे आर वेरी पॉपुलर बिकॉज एज अनलाइक एज कोई भी कनेक्टर यूज करके आप अपना पॉइंट प्रूव कर सकते हो. द क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाई डू यू थिंक दैट बाइसाइकल्स आर सुटेबल फॉर ऑल द एजेस? अब इस पे अगर आपको लगता है कि हाँ हर एज के लिए सुटेबल है, तो आप बोल सकते हो यस एज उसका वाई. अगर आपको लगता है नहीं ये सुटेबल नहीं है, देन इट इज नॉट सुटेबल, एंड व्हाई नॉट? तो आपको उन सभी पॉइंट्स को समझाना होगा बेसिकली. So that is the way we have to do it. All right, so let's move to the question that, do you think that bicycles are suitable for all ages? Why and why not?
Well,
please be loud. Loud.
Bicycle is very helpful for us, like as any type of age, childhood, adults and old people, because it is a help to fit and fine by using a bicycle. And it is a previously mentioned It is a eco-friendly and not producing pollution. So I think it is very helpful for us, and it is suitable for all ages.
Okay. Sandeep, what are the advantages of bicycle compared to a car? On क्वेश्चन ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਗਿਆ what are the advantages of bicycle compared to a car, ਇਹ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਗੇਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਣਾ what are advantages of bicycle over a car, whatever advantage you are going to tell why and why not ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਲਾਓ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ। what are the advantages of bicycle compared to car? ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ you will speak about, आपने एक advantage की बात की, yes this is the advantages of a bicycle और eco friendly आपने बोला। अब now you have to take a why with it, क्यों आपको क्यों लगता है वो eco friendly, आपको क्यों लगता है उसका ये फायदा है, इसका उसका ये एडवांटेज है, आपको ये चीज क्यों लगती है, उसको एक्सप्लेन कीजिए। The question is, I'm going to repeat, what are the advantages of a bicycle compared to a car according to you?
According to me, I think when people use bicycle, they keep they can fit and add as they people use car. They sometimes they
You can restart your question. अपना आंसर दोबारा से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो if you feel you're disrupted.
if a person use bicycle, they sorry.
It's okay. तो आपको कैसे आंसर करना है, that very simply इस चीज को आंसर करना, 3 लाइन का आंसर है। that you can say well the most important advantage of bicycle over a car is that it is eco-friendly and fuel efficient, because you don't need petrol or diesel to drive a bicycle, to use a bicycle. That's it. Simple जितना simple हो सके आप उस चीज को उतना simple form में आंसर कर सकते हो। That would be good for each and every one. People on YouTube, जो भी लोग YouTube पे देख रहे हैं हमको, I would like to request, अगर आपके कोई भी questions हैं आप हमें comment section में जरूर पूछ सकते हो। That we are also checking the comment section side by side. So अगले सवाल पे हम जाते हैं। Again Sandeep to you, वो है about books and advertisement. Do you like reading books? This is a question. अब अगेन अगर आपको लगता है कि हाँ मुझे बुक्स पढ़ना पसंद है तो आप बोलोगे व्हाई, क्यों पसंद है, अगर नहीं पसंद तो क्यों नहीं। Do you like reading books?
Yes, of course. When I read books, I feel relaxed and it makes me happy.
Right, that's enough. Well, yes, I like to read books as whenever I read my books, it makes me feel relaxed and happy. Simple. Just the fluency matters, so you have to speak more.
Mhm.
All right. Anita, what book would you take on a long journey? What book you would take on a long journey?
Well, I have not a specific book for a long journey. Then I will take any type of book for a long journey.
All right, so you can say I don't have any sort of books that I precisely like about it. Precisely एक ऐसा word है which will connect you to the examiner in a stronger manner. So precise is basically more emphasizes on something. So you can say, well, there is nothing as such that I need a book, or there is no such specific book that I can take on my long journey, but it is like I can take any book that fits me at that moment. All right, the next question is, how easy is it for you to read books in English? Balkar, how easy is it for you to read books in English?
Well, it is very easy for me to read a book in English language because now in these days I'm learning English language, and English books like as my favorite book is A Death of Dance. I had never ever read this book, but I want to read this book because the whole book is written by in English language. So I want to read that book because they're writer of their speaker saying.
All right. So what kind of people like reading and what kind of people don't like reading very much? Every time evaluate the question. कि दो सवाल इसमें उसने उन्होंने पूछ लिए.
Yes, sir.
What kind of people like reading the books and what kind of the people don't like reading the books? वो कौन से लोग हैं जो बुक्स को पढ़ना पसंद करते हैं और कौन से लोग हैं जो नहीं पसंद करते? कौन से क्या रेफरेंस है? कौन से टाइप, किस तरीके के लोग, किस तरीके के लोग बुक्स पढ़ना पसंद करते हैं एंड किस तरीके के लोग बुक्स पढ़ना पसंद नहीं करते? That the talk is about the tarika and the type of people. So that is the question. What kind of people like reading and what kind of people don't like reading?
I think those people don't like reading. Those are talkative in nature. They always choose another person to talk with them, and those people who like to live alone, and those like to read books.
All right. Do you like to read books, Anita? And why?
Yes, of course, I like reading books, but I always like to read books when I have a free time.
All right. So, do you like watching advertisements?
Yes, of course. Due to advertisements, yeah, I can know about the new products, and how we can use new things, and the products who are those are telecast on social media or TV channels. We know about that.
All right. So, Supan, you can hear our voice?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll also continue questions with you. We are discussing part 1 questions right now, and we'll be asking you one by one. So the next question is for you, Supan. That is, will you buy something because of an advertisement? कि क्वेश्चन को समझ लेना, पहले फिर से वही चीज बोल रहा हूँ, दैट क्या आप कुछ खरीदोगे एडवर्टीजमेंट को देख के? क्यों या क्यों नहीं, इसको आंसर जरूर करना है. सो आफ्टर एवरी क्वेश्चन वी हैव टू पुट व्हाई एंड व्हाई नॉट. So, will you buy something because of an advertisement? Why and why not?
Well, being a shopaholic person, I always tend to buy something new for myself as well as my family members. At that time, I have no experience of online shopping, so that's why I will definitely buy any product which I. Can I continue, sir?
Yeah. Oh. Yes, of course. Yes, continue. Why did you stop?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, your question, I can repeat your question. Your question is, will you ever buy something because of advertisement?
Yes. Being a shopaholic person, I always buy many things, especially which are new for me. And I will know at that time I have no experience of buying anything which I just buy for the just for the attraction of advertisement. But I definitely want to get experience, and I want to know what is the difference between that product which I see on the television, and is there they produce fake or genuine things.
All right. So the speaking part 1 is will end here because of the time shortage. We'll keep a long session, and we'll do few cue cards, and then I'll alone teach you people about part 1 again. So we'll do some latest cue cards that are available, and we'll be discussing about them. So the cue card is basically, we can take something as such. Okay, so first you will be speaking about, हमने सिर्फ 30 seconds से 1 minute तक बोलना है किसी cue card के बारे में. The most important thing in cue card that everyone should know is that it is the organization basically. So organization of a speech is really important. चाहे आप कुछ भी बोल रहे हो, organization, what does organization means? You are telling a story, for example, any story. आप कोई भी एक story बोल रहे हो, आप कोई भी एक story के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, तो उसको organize करके बोल रहे हो. Now I'm saying my name is whatever. I was born in 1999, and on 2nd of October, then 2 years later, I discovered I can talk. Yes. Right? So you can say, when I was 2 years old, I can talk. And then I was born in 1999. That is not possible. Because पहले मैं बोल नहीं सकता, जन्म लेने से पहले तो मैं बोल नहीं सकता, I don't exist. right? Okay, even if we make this statement technically correct कैसे बनाएंगे? Well, I discovered that I can talk when I was 2 years old, and I was born on 2nd of October 1999. अब टेक्निकली इंग्लिश में एक चीज सही है कि हाँ मुझे 2 साल तक जब मैं 2 साल का था तब मुझे पता चला कि मैं बोल सकता हूँ, एंड मेरा जन्म हुआ था 2 अक्टूबर 1999 को. Both are correct statements. But when you're speaking a cue card, when you're giving a storyline, you should know that you're speaking it in a way that वो organized है. पहले जन्म हो रहा है, फिर आपको बोलना सीख रहे, फिर चलना सीख रहे, ऐसे. So organization is really important. So the first cue card that we will be discussing is talk about a time when someone something annoyed you. उस समय की बात कीजिए जब किसी ने या किसी चीज ने आपको अनॉय किया हो. अनॉय किया का मतलब क्या है?
तंग कर देना, मतलब
तंग कर देना और
इरिटेशन,
इरिटेट कर देना. ठीक है, तो दैट इज व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू स्पीक नाउ, अनीता.
Well, I am talking to you last Saturday, and I was sitting in my room and I do some my study. And, the relatives are come in my home and they are very naughty children, and they are very talkative also.
All right.
And they come in my room and do some mischievous, and they makes me very irritating. And then I said, dear, go out from my room and take me some time, and when I will free, then I will enjoy with you.
All right.
And, they listen to me, and they come out from my room. I complete my study
Okay.
between 2 hours, and
All right.
after then I will free from my study.
All right.
Then I enjoyed with them so much.
Okay, then you enjoyed your day. All right. So we precisely we have to focus on the grammar part before, because you speak sometimes आप ऐसे तरीके से बोल देते हो कि जिसकी grammar सही नहीं होगी, the understanding भी उतनी गलत होगी. So you have to focus that you have to speak in simple English. इतना simple बोलो कि आपको बोलने में आसान हो. जब आप बोलने में आपको वो चीज आसान होगी, वो चीज समझने में भी आसान होगी. So next question is for Supan, that is, describe your favorite part of your city and town. Supan, you there? I think she's not there. Okay, so you can answer it, Sandeep. Describe favorite part of your city and town.
There are a number of part in my city which are very famous, but here I would like to talk about a supermarket which is full all the time, and people are like to visit to buy things there. And usually people like to buy mobile phones, clothes, and accessories, and other things that people need. So I like this place because there is a various kind of shops and showrooms, and also it is famous for wedding dresses. Most of the people who are out, those are outsider, like to buy dresses for the weddings. And people like to do also street food there, which are very which makes very spicy according to the people's taste. So I like that part of my city.
All right. So the next cue card for you is Bilkaran. I'll just tell you in all कि आपके cue cards के answer कैसे रहे. So first you have to speak. Talk about something that you do to stay healthy. Yeah, Bilkaran just had burgers, so he's thinking about. Yeah, you might be thinking about.
Could you please repeat your cue card?
Talk about something you do to stay healthy.
I would like to talk about healthy food, and especially green vegetables, which is help to me fit and fine for living. And whenever I'm eat to a radish, because radish, so that time it is a gain. It is give to me vitamin C, which is helpful for eyes, and along with potato is also very helpful for myself because it is a give to me vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin A gained by green vegetables like as cauliflower, capsicum, and I forgot that name of it. Yeah, I think radish.
What is that radish thing?
Radish.
Chili,
Nice.
red capsicum.
Yes, you can say that.
All right.
but I was not talking about it. This gradient. But
Alright.
so these type of vegetables are live for me feel healthy, and it is very helpful for me live fit and fine. And I had recently joined a gym, and my coaches also suggest to me you should have to eat a green vegetable and boiled salad.
All right. So right now, this is basically end of what we were doing. Right now, we are going to make a conversation for 5 more minutes, and then we are going to end this one-to-one conversation, and we'll move forward with the another live session that I will do on cue cards and speaking and follow-up questions. So basically, what happens here is we have to talk about anything. Now I'll talk about with Sandeep about, okay, what kind of business do you do, Sandeep? I just came to know about that.
I do in I do plans according to the requirement of the client.
What kind of business it is?
It is an interior exterior design.
Oh, basically you are in interior designing.
Yes.
All right.
Firstly, I do plan according to the requirement of the client, and then the client is finalize the plan. Then we design the view, that how the plan look like after after construction.
All right. So you basically design the interior and exterior of the house for your customers. So
Yes.
have you been ever interested in this sort of business, or
No, sir,
you're
I
never
don't.
interested in designing? All right. And Bulkaran, you?
Well, I previously mentioned I want to become a scientist in NASA.
So you can become a scientist in interior designing. Why not that?
Uh, yes, I can say.
Why don't you become a scientist in interior designing?
But otherwise, today I'm focused on my career. Like as scientist is my just only passion, not a profession. I want to become just only scientist. Like as a manufacturing car, manufacturers of cars, and but now I think, but I would like to talk about it in these days. I have concentrate on my career. I want to join a airlines. It's my dream and aim.
So you want to join an airline?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you know? What do you know about airlines in this date? What do you know about the tickets, the pricing, and everything? How do you take that, Sandeep?
I have no idea about this because I remain busy in my own work, and
All right. And Anita, you?
I think so. Airlines is a good job.
So you
You
want
are
to work
talking-
in airline or
You are
something?
talking about
No,
airlines.
I'm just
or-
talking about right now. Airlines, their price have increased, as we all know. So what do you think, that it should decrease or increase, or it should stay here? And how long do you think the price will be this much? Yesterday we booked a ticket. It was 2,70,000 rupees.
Yes, it was a. I think it was a first class ticket.
No, it was economic class.
Economy.
sir, I think it is because of curiosity of people, because all are go out go overseas.
No, number one thing is the COVID restrictions, right? Canada, you cannot go Canada directly from these days. So that is another big reason that things are not working out in well manner. So when you have to go through indirect route,
Yes,
and then you
it's
have to pay
costly.
more because you have to go through different countries and also stay in some countries, then for the hotel, then for the food. That's why it becomes 270, 260.
Yes.
That is the reason. So you think it will change, and when you think it will change?
I think, according to me, if the corona is totally finished from our country and other
And do you
countries,
think Corona will ever finish from our country?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think,
Why do you all? Do you think?
No, I don't think so.
because COVID-19 is that virus which will never ever finish in our world.
Why? Why do you think so?
I just only thinking, not I'm sure.
No. Why you think that coronavirus will never
I
get
think
finished?
it will become a disease like others fever or asthma like
Yes.
this. People find
So it
this-
means Canada will never open its direct flights.
No, sir.
Then
I was
No,
not
I
talking
think
about it
it's
like this.
possible.
Also, they do, but
It's
after some time.
possible according to situation.
It will
It
be
will
open
be
again after
open
some time. Yeah, when
after
it
6
will.
but
months
he's
or
saying
1
that,
year.
and you people are saying Corona will never go. So which
But-
means the direct flights will never open. So
Who
that
sees
is.
the future? And I think so. Okay,
So when
But-
people will actual this kind of process.
All right. So
who knows? I think who knows about the future, and I think everything could be possible.
what do you
in
think?
future.
What do you three of you? What do you think the future is going to be in sense of technology? What do you think? Okay, now we will go 30 years from today. We'll go 30
Yes.
years ahead. What do you think that the world is going to be in 2050? According to you, what are the changes that can happen?
I'm very excited to give an answer.
You're very excited. Okay,
Yes.
you give the answer first.
Yes, firstly, technology will fully transferred in a holography.
Okay, what does that mean now?
And everything will be online.
I'm sorry?
Everything will be
Yes.
online.
Everything will be
Future.
online. I think that Tesla car is just only growing in a first step on the worldwide level. But at that time, after 30 years, Tesla car is just only like that time Tesla cars will be common because that time every people have lots of money and lots of technology.
So how
But
will,
now these days, middle class.
how will every person have all those money? Where will every person bring that money from? Why do you think that the future is going to be rich?
Because now in these days, new generation are preparing themselves for a career for their future.
Not everyone is doing. There are 750 billion people in the world. Do you really think everyone is preparing for
I was
future?
just only talking about the new generation.
So you think all the new generation is preparing for something?
We can say that.
I don't think so. Not everyone is so serious.
Uh,
Do you think that you're serious?
yes, I am serious.
You're serious about what?
For my career and how
How serious you are, and how you can tell me that you're really serious?
hand raise. I can't answer of these questions.
Why can't you answer? I just want some answers.
Yes.
Just tell me how I can know that you are serious.
Well, I had recent passed my airline course from Chandigarh.
So that means you're serious.
I was just only you just only listen.
How you are serious?
Maybe you should listen to my topic. And I had recent passed my recent passed my airline course, and now in these days I'm preparing my IELTS exam for my further study at abroad college.
And what do you think the future is going to be?
I think people can change their mind because every tradition come again after many years. So maybe people don't trust. People will not don't trust on a robotic and they do their work by their own.
All right. And what do you think about future? First, you told that everything will get online.
Yes, of course. And I think when everything will be online and people have no, and the manpower is definitely be less
All
compared to today.
All right. So this is end of this session on one-to-one because of the time shortage. Otherwise, we would have continued. See, now we just communicated. We just communicated with each other, and we tried to talk. And we talk much better than before. Like when I was asking you questions, you people were not so confident, you people didn't have the content, you people fumbled when you speak, right? And but now when we were making this conversation, you were very confident about everything, then you got excited for answers.
Yes, sir.
And otherwise you have to think about that, how what to speak. Otherwise you have to create the content. That is the problem. All of us, all of you three, and all of the people who are watching us, and every IELTS aspirant, we focus on the content. हमको ऐसा लगता है कि वो जो कंटेंट है, जो क्यू कार्ड्स मिले हैं या उसको प्रिपेयर कर लो उसको, वी डोंट हैव टू प्रिपेयर द कंटेंट, वी जस्ट हैव टू प्रैक्टिस हाउ वी कैन स्पीक. For example, coronavirus or the future, how the future is going to be, we just had a talk about it. Every day, on everyday basis, we just have to create more conversations as such.
Yes.
So we can communicate and know each other, and just we can know each other's viewpoints about things. That's it. Thank you so much for staying with me. I'll continue the speaking session for others, and you people can go if you wish to. Otherwise, you can stay here and you can just continue the class.
Future will depend on the robots.
Future will be?
Depends on the robots.
Future will be dependent on the
Dependent
robots.
on the robots.
All right.
I just only think.
Yeah, sure. All right then, people, that was one-to-one session with three of our students, Anita, Sandeep, and Balkaran, and now we would continue with more cue cards and things that I would love to discuss with you. And if anyone on YouTube, if anyone on YouTube wants to talk to me, there is a Zoom ID in the comment section. Comment section में एक Zoom ID मैंने दे रखी है. अगर आप कोई भी बात करना चाहते हो, कुछ भी सीखना चाहते हो, कुछ भी पूछना चाहते हो, 1-to-1, आप कमेंट भी कर सकते हो, नहीं तो आप मेरे साथ ज्वाइन भी कर सकते हो Zoom पे. Zoom की आईडी है 8230044400, जो मैंने कमेंट्स में मेंशन कर दी है. पासवर्ड है team2021. So that is what it is. अगर आप Zoom पे आके मेरे साथ स्टडी करना चाहते हो तो you can study right now. And अभी मैं आपको ज्वाइन करूंगा. आप मेरे साथ कैमरा ऑन करके, माइक ऑन करके आप मेरे से बात कीजिए. And then we will talk about and discuss about what your problems are. Otherwise, I'll be continuing the session for some more time for the session, as I can inform you about few more important things that are really important. वोकैबुलरी को यूज करने का तरीका, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को कैसे करना है, ये सारी चीजों के बारे में हम 5-10 मिनट के ऊपर सेशन करेंगे. अगर कोई ज्वाइन नहीं करता, अगर कोई भी हमको ज्वाइन कर लेता है, किसी को समझ आ जाती है चीजों की, एंड आप मुझे जूम के ऊपर जाके कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, एंड देन वी विल पर्सनली टॉक 1-to-1 ऑन जूम, बिकॉज दिस लाइव वीडियो इज कनेक्टेड थ्रू जूम एंड स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय जूम, सो इट जस्ट गिव्स अस मोर वैल्यू. All right. If anyone who would love to connect here on Zoom, so you can just type that ID. As you all know, that is 8230044400. So daily live. Yes, Deep Kaur, daily live 4 modules का live होता है. 2:30 पे दोपहर को सेशन स्टार्ट होगा. एंड पहले रीडिंग एंड राइटिंग होगी, देन फिर लिसनिंग होगी, एंड पूरे एंड पे हम स्पीकिंग मॉड्यूल करेंगे, जिसपे हम एक जूम आईडी प्रोवाइड करेंगे. आप 1-to-1 स्पीकिंग भी कर सकते हो, और यूट्यूब के ऊपर भी आप हमारे सेशंस को लाइव देख सकते हो. सो लाइव सेशंस होंगे सारे के सारे. जितनी भी वीडियोस हम करेंगे, चाहे रीडिंग की करें, चाहे राइटिंग की करें, चाहे लिसनिंग की करें, चाहे स्पीकिंग की करें, सारी की सारी वीडियोस हम लाइव करेंगे. सारे के सारे सेशंस बिल्कुल यूट्यूब के ऊपर लाइव होंगे. आपने आज के भी 2 लाइव पहले देख चुके हैं. राइटिंग के ऊपर भी लाइव हो चुका है, रीडिंग के ऊपर भी लाइव हो चुका है. स्पीकिंग का लाइव अभी हम 40-50 मिनट से कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं. अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट मेरे से पर्सनली कनेक्ट करना चाहता है लाइव वीडियोस के ऊपर, तो अभी भी आप मेरे साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. द आईडी इज 8230044400. So you can just join with me. 004400 के ऊपर Zoom खोलिए, मीटिंग आईडी में मेरा नंबर डालिए, that is 8230044400, और पासवर्ड है team2021. तो आप मुझे वहां पे अभी भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. इफ यू हैव एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, या पर्सनली मेरे साथ कोई भी क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन करना चाहते हो, आई एम ऑल द वे विलिंग टू डू दैट. अगर आपके कोई भी सवाल है, अगर आप कुछ भी पूछना चाहते हो, आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो ऑन इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. इसके बाद 7 बज चुके हैं, अभी 5 मिनट में मैं ये लाइव वीडियो एंड कर दूंगा. इसके बाद स्टूडेंट वीजा के ऊपर एक और लाइव सेशन होगा मेरा. स्टूडेंट वीजा के ऊपर जो स्टूडेंट्स के क्वेश्चन है स्टूडेंट वीजा के ऊपर कि कैसे एप्लीकेशन जाएगी, जैन इनटेक, कॉलेजेस, कोई भी किसी की क्वेरी होगी, that is what we will try to solve in today's live session on student visa. So you can ask all your questions about flights, you can ask all your questions about visas of Canada, United States, United Kingdom and Australia as well. So Australia is also opening its border, that is the new update as well. So अगर किसी को कोई भी सवाल है स्पीकिंग से रिलेटेड वो अभी पूछ सकता है बिफोर आई एंड दिस लाइव वीडियो, and that would be good. Agar if you have any sort of questions you can ask me in 1 or 2 minutes, otherwise we'll end this live video and move forward with questions. All right, so I'm watching your comments. If you want to ask me any question, I'm willing to answer you. All right, so if you have no questions, I'll end this live video right now. नो क्यू कार्ड्स की कोई भी नई लिस्ट नहीं है शिवजोत, इट्स जस्ट क्यू कार्ड्स को कोई भी लिस्ट के हिसाब से पढ़ना बंद कर दीजिए. जस्ट प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ फॉर इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग. जब आपको स्पीकिंग अच्छे से आ जाएगी तो आपको क्यू कार्ड्स की प्रेपरेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. ऑल यू नीड टू डू द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ हाउ यू कैन स्पीक, तो किसी भी चीज का आप आंसर कर सकते हो. दैट इज इट. All right then, thank you so much for watching this live video. This is Harkirat Singh signing off from UL Education. हमारे चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें, इस वीडियो को लाइक करके कमेंट्स में जरूर प्यार दें, क्योंकि हम आपके लिए सारे मॉड्यूल्स की क्लासेस इस चैनल पे करते हैं. डेली 2:30 बजे से लेकर क्लासेस स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी कल से. अगेन 2:30 बजे से 7 बज चुके हैं, आपको पता है 2:30 बजे से क्लासेस चल रही हैं. आप सारे लाइव देख सकते हो. राइटिंग, रीडिंग एंड स्पीकिंग. लिसनिंग का सेशन नहीं हुआ बिकॉज ऑफ टाइम शॉर्टेज एंड आज day 1 भी था इन सेशंस का. तो अगर आप if you want to connect with us, if you want to take these classes for free, आप हमारे channel UL Education को subscribe कर सकते हो, and then we are willing to teach you every day. So I welcome everybody to this channel, and जो भी नए students हैं, they know the pattern. कल से again मैंने पोस्ट भी डाल रखी है कम्युनिटी सेक्शन में इसी चैनल के ऊपर. तो अगर आप पढ़ना चाहते हो UL Education के साथ फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, YouTube is the only platform. आप YouTube के ऊपर 2:30 बजे जुड़ जाइए. 2:30 बजे से लेके 7, 7:30 बजे तक हमारे सेशंस बैक टू बैक चलते रहेंगे, अलग अलग लाइव वीडियोस में अलग अलग ट्रेनर्स के साथ. अगर आपके फिर भी कोई सवाल है, सेशन से रिलेटेड कोई सवाल है, आपके इमिग्रेशन से रिलेटेड कोई सवाल है, आइल्स के रिलेटेड कोई भी सवाल है, तो आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. आप कर रहे हैं सर, टुडे आई हैव अटेंडेड ऑल लाइव्स. वेरी गुड शिवजोत, दैट इज रियली अप्रिशिएबल कि अगर आप सारे लाइव्स कंडक्ट कर रहे हो. देखिए बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, बहुत सारी फीस पे करते हैं ऑफलाइन जाके, इवन ऑनलाइन बहुत सारी फीस पे करते हैं. तो सेम चीज आपको उन चीजों से 1000 गुना अच्छी चीज, यहाँ पे 1000 गुना अच्छी एजुकेशन हम फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट प्रोवाइड करते हैं. सो व्हाट इज बेटर? Nothing is better than UL Education. That is what my commitment is, and that is what I can promise with each and every one of you. So just Sivjot, I would really like to congratulate you that you have attended all our sessions from 2:30 today, and I wish to see you every day, and I wish to see each and everyone watching this live video. अगर आपके कोई भी सवाल है लाइव वीडियो से रिलेटेड, क्लासेस से रिलेटेड, और IELTS स्पीकिंग से रिलेटेड, स्टूडेंट वीजा से रिलेटेड, कनाडा स्टूडेंट वीजा, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स यूएस स्टूडेंट वीजा, यूनाइटेड किंगडम स्टूडेंट वीजा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया स्टूडेंट वीजा, किसी भी चीज के बारे में आपके कोई भी सवाल है, आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो 1-to-1 in the comment section. Otherwise you can have my number, that is 8230044000, and my official email account is uleducation@gmail.com. कोई भी स्टूडेंट आपने अपनी इमिग्रेशन के बारे में पूछना है, आइल्स के एडमिशन के बारे में पूछना है ऑफलाइन, you can just email us on uleducation@gmail.com. You will get revert within 4 hours of time. सर आपने व्हाट्सएप रिप्लाई नहीं किया. जशन सिद्धू काइंडली जस्ट री मैसेज अस, बिकॉज बहुत सारे मैसेज आते हैं, हजारों मैसेज आते हैं एवरी डे, तो वो कभी कभी मैसेजेस स्किप हो जाते हैं. वो जस्ट टेक द इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेजेस. जिस बंदे का मैसेज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है वो 2-3 मैसेज कर ही देता है. सो दैट इज हाउ वी नो दैट इट इज गोइंग टू बी विद अस. इट इज सो हेल्पफुल. थैंक यू Sivjot, वी रियली अप्रिशिएट योर कंसर्न्स विद अस and we'll really we really appreciate you. So अगर किसी के कोई भी सवाल है आप अभी पूछ सकते हो. 2 से 3 मिनट में लाइव रहूंगा इसी चैनल के ऊपर. So if you have any sort of questions you can ask me once again. I'm giving you 2 or 3 minutes time, otherwise we will end this live right now. Right, so any sort of questions, just let me know please. I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes. अगर आपके कोई भी सवाल हैं तो आप मुझे प्लीज पूछिए. आप हमारा इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर हमको फॉलो कर सकते हैं, दैट इज यूएलओ एजुकेशन. हर जगह पे आईएलटीएस एंड इमिग्रेशन का जो काम है यूएलओ का, दैट इज ऑल एवरीवेयर, दैट इज अवेलेबल ऑन द नेम ऑफ यूएलओ एजुकेशन. जहां जहां भी हम अवेलेबल है. सो यूएलओ इज बेसिकली कंसल्टेंसी जो 8 से 9 कामों में कंसल्टेंसी करती है. दैट इज इमिग्रेशन, आईएलटीएस एंड डिजिटल मार्केटिंग. सो बहुत सारे बिजनेसेस हैं यूएलओ की ऑलरेडी एस्टैब्लिश. सो एजुकेशन एक ऐसा बिजनेस है जो आईएलटीएस एंड इमिग्रेशन स्टूडेंट वीजा में डील करता है इन द मोस्ट प्रोफेशनल मैनर. तो अगर आपको कोई भी कंसर्न है इससे रिलेटेड तो आपको यूएलओ एजुकेशन से कंसर्न होगा तो आप वहां पे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. यू हैव द कॉन्टैक्ट्स ऑलरेडी 8230044400 and my email id is uleducation@gmail.com. So I think there are no more questions, so I will end this live as soon as possible. So which course is best for me in +2? I had math and economics. There are so many courses available for you in Canada that can be related to business, economics as well. So basically if you have studied economics and you have more than 50% in economics, so you can study economics in anywhere in the Canada. But also just note that point that your course and college should be post graduation work permit eligible. तो किसी भी ऐसे कॉलेज में अप्लाई मत कीजिए जहाँ पे आपको वर्क परमिट ना मिले, ताकि आपका एप्लीकेशन खराब ना हो सके, आपका पैसा खराब ना हो. So always keep that in mind. Otherwise we will also conduct another session on how you can do it. आपको एक नया सेशन कंडक्ट करेंगे on the student visa. Hi Manjeet Kaur, hello. That is what I can say. So एक और सेशन अभी 5 मिनट की ब्रेक के बाद हम स्टार्ट करेंगे इमिग्रेशन के ऊपर, स्टूडेंट वीजा के ऊपर. So that is what we are going to do. So kindly just wait for us and stay connected to this channel. Subscribe this channel, like this video and अपने रिव्यूज हमें जरूर. सर रोज लाइव क्लास लगेंगे करनी है. यस मंजीत कौर, 2:30 बजे से लेके 7 बजे तक डेली पूरे 4 मॉड्यूल की क्लासेस इसी चैनल के ऊपर लगेंगे. सो काइंडली सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल एंड 5 मिनट वेट कीजिए. इसी चैनल पे एक और लाइव वीडियो स्टार्ट होगी अबाउट द स्टूडेंट वीजा. आई विल बी गाइडिंग यू थ्रू स्टूडेंट वीजा. आपके जो भी सवाल है स्टूडेंट वीजा के रिलेटेड, आई विल गाइड यू. जिन जिन बच्चों को आना है वो 5 मिनट के बाद इसी चैनल के ऊपर कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग विद मी एंड दैट